Alright, we've done an overnight in Alliance. This is going to be our second trip now. And we're heading to Cody, Wyoming. So if we go look at the map here, we've got to find a route to take up here. So I think we're going to go up to Shadron and then over. And then we'll hop on 25 or... I don't know what to do here. There's not a really good route. If we go all the way up here, then we got this big thing. So we might go 25 through Casper and then up 20. Because this looks like it's pretty painful. So take 20 and stay on 20. And that'll be our goal. Shadron to 20. So let's get going on that one. So we're all fueled up. We've got, what is this? I'm gonna make 14,000 off of this. That was almost a wreck. And we are hauling gypsum to Cody. So let's pull out here. Didn't use my blinker. I feel like I've got to use my blinker in this game, otherwise I'm not going to do it in real life, and then I'm going to turn into one of those people. So, yeah, we've already been on this little road to Shadron, but it's not very far, and, oops, once we get up there, we're on all brand new ones heading to Wyoming. I do have rain as a possibility, but only like a 9% chance, so I don't know how often we'll see it. Hopefully not too often. Probably not going to do a whole lot of night driving, just because you get to see less. Kind of like why I don't do night flying when I do flight videos. But, couldn't figure out the navigation thing, if there even is one to show you a route. Maybe I'm just thinking of GTA, which could be. So we've got what we got, but this one's a fairly easy trip, as we're just going to 20 and then gonna follow it through all the towns. But if Cody is the town that I'm thinking of, I've driven through it. If it's just a bunch of mining area up there, I know I went through northern Wyoming before I popped up to Montana when I took a trip up to Seattle area, so I kind of have an idea what to expect here, but it's gonna be interesting to see, because not gonna know anything about the area. And we're just going to be doing a lot of looking around and seeing what Wyoming looks like. We have got a slow vehicle ahead of us. I guess they were going up the hill, so that's probably why. We are back to the Shadron State Park. So yeah, my other options were, we had a bunch of trips to Kansas, but that would have meant we drive back through Nebraska, which we've already seen a lot. Then there was Denver, and then a lot of like really long trips down to like southeast or southwest Denver, or Colorado, I mean, and then New Mexico and Arizona. So wanted to get both of these recorded before I go to sleep, so figured this one was going to be best. It might take a while, maybe 40 minutes, but that is fine. I swear he didn't use his blinker. Okay, we are on Highway 20. We already see a whole different looking landscape ahead of us. I just hope that there's no massive hills that we can't go up. Some of the other stuff, there was like one of the trips to Kansas was with doubles, and didn't really want to deal with that today. And then some of the other stuff was really heavy equipment, so need to avoid those for a bit until we get a better truck, which is going to take a little bit, because I'm going to have to do quite a few of these trips, and then I've got all those loans from back when I played this the first time. Somehow past me taking out a bunch of loans is biting me in the virtual world as well. So, looking for the welcome to Wyoming. Got a little historical marker there. We're definitely going to get a lot more elevation change. And then Wyoming should be, I don't know if they're 70 on the highways or not. I know South Dakota ups their speed because it's 80 on the interstates. Got a lookout point there to look at a hill with some trees on it. Don't know if that's necessary. Oh, we got a sightseeing thing ahead. Scenic overlook. That dude was confused. He's at the wrong overlook. We are not gonna go up there because, well, I really don't care. I don't think there's anything too neat to see. Alright, well. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Cruise control on. Although we're kind of going downhill now, so need to watch it and make sure we don't get going too quick. Doing a nice coast down here, getting good fuel mileage. Wyoming, we're there. Now the speed limit's 70. Can we go faster than 65? We cannot. I don't know. I didn't look to figure that out yet, so I'm sure comments will tell me what I need to do. Coming up on our first town in Wyoming. And we're dropping to 30. Oh, and we got a way station. Where's the inspection area? I don't know where the inspection area is. Maybe it's up there by the scale. I'm going to say that's what it is. It's kind of weird that it's so far away. Hopefully that is what I need to do, because I do not need to lose any money in this game. Just kind of weird that it's so far away from the actual scales, but yeah, all these town names, don't know. I know nothing about Wyoming. Do know they got quite a bit of coverage in the new NCAA trailer. It's kind of awkward as a Nebraskan to have Wyoming be featured in it, and Nebraska nowhere to be seen. It's like, yeah, things have changed since the last game came out. Alright. Well, this is just one of those pain-in-the-ass towns that doesn't have a straight road through it for the highway. And so you get to do a lot of swerving around. A little bit over the curb. This one is not going to be good. Cool. We good now? You happy with that? Oops. Alright. Back on it. Slow to sound. You know what? There was a truck coming, and we're going to have to go out a little wide here to avoid hitting. I guess our trailer was way over to the right. Left. I know my lefts and rights. Well, I mean, I guess we were already slowed down going through that little town, so didn't matter too much. So we're looking for Casper, right? That's the big town that we're aiming for. Ooh. Automatic, you might need to downshift for me. Don't mind us, just going 32 and a 70. Start rolling quick here. Alrighty. Try to keep our speed up now for the next hill. Got someone blasting up our tail here. A little town off to our left, it looks like. Oren. A little quicker than I was expecting on that turn. And we gotta slow back down. Alright, so which way do we go for 20? I'm going to assume straight, but actually it doesn't look like there's straight, so we're doing a right turn here to Douglas. Also, I adjusted my mirrors a bit to help me see some things, but really it's just not going to do anything that I need it to do. So we'll just have to hope that we don't merge into something bad. And now we got 80. Ain't getting to that. Oh, we're going across the Platte again. Wasn't expecting to see that either. Alright, so we need to follow 20. That is 59. So we're just going to stay on this. Let's zoom out a bit. Yep, I think we're headed in the right direction. Looking at my GPS, and all of a sudden we're returning. Alright, so this road is every road. It's 25, it's 20, it's 26, it's also 87. Can we hold it 65 up the hill? No, we've already dropped to 64. We're not dropping too terrible, so that's good. So far, not too bad on our ability to go over these hills. And we are speed limit 70. Fine. Coming into town. Speed limit 60. We are in Casper. Alright, cruise control on 60 so that I don't speed. And then we've also got to watch out for any exits. It's 220, so it looks like we're fine there. I think we just go straight through. But, yeah, don't have a whole lot of time to look around and sightsee as we're going through. And we're crossing the North Platte River again. Alright, staying straight on 20 and 26. Except for now 20 goes to the left, so we are getting off at the next exit. No one to our right. And we will slow it down a little bit, because I think we've got, yeah, we got a light at the bottom of the hill. And it's a double left turn lane, so we need to be in the right lane. Damn yellow lights. Alright. No one coming. We were going down the hill just fine. Of course it's got to turn yellow. So Shoshone is where we are headed. if this light ever turns. So, reason why you got to be in the right lane every time you're making a turn on a double turn lane is so that the traffic is in your driver's side mirror. So, when you see a bunch of trucks lined up in the right lane for a double turn lane, that is why. So, we got to do some climbing again from a stop. And then we've got another, I'm assuming we just follow, yeah, 20 and 26 are all the same. And we're slowing down to 40 up here. I mean, I guess this is what we get for driving on the small highways rather than the interstates. We're going to have a lot of little turnoffs and moments like this. Okay, I thought we were going to get going before we get... Yeah, we're good. That car turned. Okay. Well, Powder River and Shoshone. This is not what I was expecting Wyoming to look like here, but again, don't really know much about Wyoming. And we just paid the loan. We're down to 17,000. I really need those loans to go away. Those are killing me. And back to 45 as we are now to Powder River. Okay, this is what Highway 2 was supposed to be like. Just a cluster of speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. For little towns like this where you might not even see another human. Might be a dog or a cat, but... Highland. Alright, we can speed back up. Thankfully, we got a nice hill here to climb to assist us in getting back up to speed. Riding the white line on our right side. I don't know what that is. That was a very sharp turn on a 70-mile-an-hour road. Alright, well, it's 12 in the afternoon now, so we should be able to get there before it goes night. I'm pretty sure we were about halfway with that, but we are gonna need to double check the map. Eventually. We can zoom out real quick on this one. Yeah, so we will go up and start heading north then once we get to the split on 26 and 20. To Highland. Looks like it's at the top of the hill. Makes sense. I am not wearing my seatbelt. My chair does not have a seatbelt. Alright, this is Wyoming. This is what I know of off of 80. But again, when everything's condensed, you gotta kind of hide how close everything is with trees and some hills, and that rock just flashed in very poorly there. I'll have to look and see if there's any graphic upgrades that I can do to this, since my computer should be able to run this thing really hard. Okay, probably should have slowed down a bit for that. We don't need to tip it over, and we're just gonna drop down to the advised 45, and we gotta slow down anyways for this, and then slow down for this, and this is our right turn already. And Shoshone. And yeah, elevation. Oh! Okay, I didn't want to go through it. I'm gonna back up a little bit. I didn't know how much time I had. I should have went through it, but this does give us a chance to look at the map just to make sure I have an idea. So we're going 20, and we're just going to continue on 20 because 20 makes a left, and that'll take us into Cody. And then actually we're not getting into Cody, but just outside of it. So all right, wait for the train. Okay, that was way too short of a train. Alright, right turn up here. Kind of a weird intersection. That was a horrible turn, way wide. Alright, I think we're going to have some climbing to do here. Yeah. We are getting up in it. Also gonna have to be a little careful here. Those are just straight up tunnels, not even smoothed. We're going 45 and truck speed limit is 35. It's okay though. We survived through it. Might have actually just been the actual speed limit. Alright, back up to 65, but we got ourselves some curves, so don't want to take it too hard. It's getting dark up here. Is it gonna start raining? to another town. Thermopolis. Very interesting name. I'm going to make up a fact that this is where they mine mercury to make thermometers. That is what I believe. Okay, so we got double lane road, so we'll get into the right lane, and it's not actually like it's just a curve, not a turn. And then making a right turn here at the light. Well, we could take 120, but actually we can't, because that's going to where we want to go. Wait, we gotta go forward. We're not turning there. I looked at the map, seen a right turn, but yeah, luckily I didn't turn off the X's. Otherwise, I would have drove straight into an invisible wall. Hot Springs State Park. Oh, we got a lot of traffic here. Don't pull out in front of me. Don't pull out in front of me. Don't pull out in front of me. Thank you. Grable 50. I'm guessing that's probably the town where we make the left hand. Well, at least all the other trucks are struggling with us. I think it said that we were at 10,000 feet at Thermopolis, not thermal. So down we go. We'll just keep the speed back a little bit. Just because we're going to have curves. Got a little bit of flat land up here. Get it wound up again, and then probably get ready to slow down after a couple of turns up here. So 33 minutes into this, it's doing about what I thought it was going to be. Now I kind of have a good idea of what trips lengths convert to in real time. It is 3:20 in the afternoon now in game. We should make it there by sundown. Oh. And 45. Okay. Are we at the divide? There's got to be a sign. I know there's a sign on I-80. We are at 37. I don't know what that was. I'm misreading signs then. What is the highest elevation? It's not 10,000, is it? Am I being stupid? Alright, stuck in the middle of a small town. $30 miles from Cody, so we are nearly there. We are out pulling this guy ahead of us. What is this? Oh wow. Okay. Got a nice little air museum over there with the rest stop. Or is that an airport next to the rest stop? I mean, those are like old constellations. So I would assume museum. Just waiting to get brake checked there. Alright, straight ahead. And our destination has got to be coming up quickly because it is just before Cody. And we're only 16 miles away. There we go. Just around the bend. Just feels like you're always climbing in Wyoming. Jeez. Okay, we are actually in Cody. I thought it was ahead of it, but maybe the name was slightly off, or there's more to Cody. Right turn into here. And then we're going back and over to this business. Got an airport right here. DC3 it is. Apparently we've went back to like the 50s when we went to Wyoming. Where are we gonna have to park this thing? Alright. Yeah, let's go for it. God, this is gonna be painful. Where's it at? Is it right here? Or is it down further? Oh, it's right there. Okay, that's false advertisement. That's not as hard. I mean, we got like this little bit here, but it's no big deal. Okay. And we got a bit of concrete pavement coloration that we can just line it all up with. Alright. Did not correct in time. that this was a good idea. We're going to drive through the grass a little bit. As long as we don't hit a tree, that's okay, right? Again, backing when the steering wheel's still in front of me when I'm looking backwards is just completely broken my mind. So I'm going to use the mirrors a little bit more. And that should get us in. That was an easy one. That was not worth being worried about. Keep it going where I want to. Don't overcorrect. Perfect. There we go. And we did 464 miles. That seems to be the sweet spot for the timing. 53 minutes, 81 gallons used, and we get 14,363. Plus we get 1,000 XP, which I think got us to the level 5 now, because we didn't actually get to level 5 last time. So yeah, we get another level point. We are also up to 32,000. Okay. Do we want... I guess we need to go high value cargo, right? Apply. Yeah. That is... Let's take a look at this. Oops. That is not what I wanted. You can see I did like these 100 years ago, and then these are the two that we've just done. But I wanted to look at our bank loan. Is that company services bank? So yeah, I've got all of these loans out here, and this one's hurting me. So once we can get these removed, then we should be able to start making some more money and get us something better to drive. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying this. That was a nice little trip through the hills, and I assume we're going to just go westward from here on the next job, but we'll see what I decide when I pick it. So, thanks for watching.